Alex, how are we all? Yes, it is another Wednesday. It is 6:30 UK time, there or thereabouts. This is Grockle Snook from the Bottled Imp YouTube channel. My name is Ken Boyter, but you probably already know that. But if you don't, you do now, 'cause I've just told you. This is the Edra Tales Twitch channel, and we also have a YouTube channel as well, Edra Tales. So if you miss any of these episodes, I normally put them up on YouTube. They also are on Twitch as well, but if you prefer to watch them on YouTube, then that's where you can watch them. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, please do so. It all helps with the algorithms, etc, etc. Or if you don't want to subscribe to my one, you might want to subscribe to another of your favourite YouTube channels. And talking of YouTube channels, it's not quite a YouTube channel, but talking of other channels, welcome Julian. Go check out Babel_17's channel as well. He is on Twitch, where he also does gamebook playthroughs. So you can enjoy some books that Julian does as well. Greetings, Julian. Hello, how are you? What book are you playing through at the moment, Julian? Let me know. Hello from Norwich. No, not from Norwich. As you can tell, hello from a sick Norwegian. Oh, Martha, big hugs. I thank you. I also put... Oh, okay, yes, you post onto YouTube as well. It's very easy, isn't it? You just export it, and it just... You connect the Twitch and the YouTube channel together, don't you? And you just export it out. So hopefully, you know, people come across you on YouTube that then might want to watch it live. That was my thinking anyway. Good evening, Lirin. One of the few times I'm glad to have a cold that kept me up. Okay, so I didn't set an alarm clock. Achoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Sorry to hear that. I've just remembered something that I haven't got. Just in case our pun meister should arrive. It is, of course, Jam. Is he here? Is he not here? Where is he? Come on, Jam. We are playing James Ockett's... Oh, okay. Yeah, you snuck in just before me then. That's the anthology, isn't it? Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, so if you want to check out Babel_17 Twitch channel, they also do playthroughs on Thursday evenings. You're not the only one sickly. Yeah. Ding dong. Battle of the Sickness. Yes, 4 times 100 passage short games. Yeah, that's a great idea. That is little one-shot wonders. Yeah, I might have to do my own. In fact, Jam and I have linked up, haven't we? Where we are actually doing a one-shot wonder, but 2 of them, to give to backers of my game book and backers of Jam's game book. Hello, Lee. How are you? So, just to confirm, Joseph told us... Yeah, you're straight on it. Lee's straight on it already. The string and the paper got a bit rushed last time. The number to use are on 13. Oh, the numbers are on 13. Let me just double check that. Yes, if you haven't noticed, we are playing The Ghosts of Craven Manor. This is part 7. It's by Joseph Daniels. You two got strep throat. Oh, Martha, big hugs. Look forward to the collab book. Yeah, it should be good. Cool, I'm quite excited about that. Because there'll be different styles, I'm pretty sure. You know, we've got quite sort of different ways of looking at things. So, you know, it's quite nice to mash things up a bit. Our longest challenge to date. This is our longest. I don't think I've done a part 7 for any other game book. I don't think we did, have we? We've not done that yet. So what are you saying? It's just on page 13? No, 13 is there. So 13 is the number. So maybe then we should go to the kitchen and look at 13 and get 13. Is that what you're saying, Lee? Let's just quickly do that. Well, I'll quickly do that just to see if it makes sense. Okay, if it was 12, that would be 50, so it's 49. Let me just do this. Bear with me. Okay, that didn't seem to work. But anyway, our longest challenge to date. Right, so just to give you a quick update on talking of other game books, and then we'll crack into this one. I have created, as you already know, let's have a look. We have the free sample, which was 30 entries already written out. Some of it might still change because obviously when I finish writing the book, I'll go through it all again, make sure it's play testable, make sure, you know, everything's in order. So some of it might change, yeah? Hopefully we'll break tradition and not end up careering another vehicle this time. Yeah, careening another vehicle. No, is 13... Is the 13 is the page that tells us the rooms what passion lead to. Use those. Yes, 13 is that's the open world page that lets us go to all the other rooms. But I was under the impression that we're mashing up two objects, the numbers on two objects, to make another object. So I don't know. We'll have to look at that, Lee. We'll have to look at that. So, when I began the Kickstarter, I'd already planned out 100 entries. I've written out 30, but I've planned 100. Since the Kickstarter, I'm back in the groove, and I've written out, I've planned and plotted out another 100 entries. So, this is my ever-growing flowchart, which is becoming a thing of beauty. Yeah, and I don't want you to know the answers, so this is the whole secret of how to play the game book. Yeah, but it's a thing of beauty. I'm loving the fact you got arrows going here, you got arrows going there. So I'm actually on, so this, I printed this out at 151. So I've actually carried on. So I'm on 202 entries, and what I've also done, and you've seen this bit, is I've started to put little icons next to certain entries. Now I know it's a little bit blurred, but that's a little knife icon, that's a lightning icon, that's an eye icon. So at a glance I can tell how many combats I've put in, how many events I've put in, how many sleep encounters I've put in, how many stealth tests, how many sleight of hand tests, etc, etc. So at a glance I can say, oh, there's too much combat, or there's not enough combat, or I've not put enough sleight of hand tests in. So it's my own little key that I've put into this, which I'm quite proud of. Thank you very much. You sir are a madman. I am a madman. But it's great. It's great. Now, this is all new. I've never written a complete game book. I feel this is possibly the hardest part of the game book, is choosing all the, how it's all going to unfold. I've written out the plot, so I know what's going to happen, but it's transferring that plot into the game book mechanics. So this, I think, is going to be the longest part of it and the hardest part, the thinky part. Once I've plotted it all out, that then means all I have to do is go, right, what happens there? Oh, that happens there, and then type it out. So I feel like that, the actual writing of the entries is going to be the easy part. Obviously, because I really enjoy writing. And so that's what I'm really looking forward to. I'm enjoying this part, but it's thinky. And nobody likes to think, do they? So that's, so I'm very cool about that. And also what I decided to do is I'm creating a deck of cards that has every monster that you're going to fight, every enemy, and also every weapon that you could potentially have, or every item that you can potentially find in the book. Just so I know that I've not, that has that item been used. Because sometimes if you buy an item and then you never use it in a game book, I think, well, that's a bit of a waste of money. It's a bit of a waste. So I'm going to make sure that certain things in the game book you will then come across. So it might be that, I've got like a clockwork monkey that you can buy for 6 gold coglets. And it says, chant the monkey's name, Cronklefoot, and it will perform various small tasks such as opening doors, or lifting small objects. Now, I need to weave that into the narrative, obviously, because if you've bought that, you go, oh, great, when can I use my monkey? So, do you see what I mean? So I need to remind myself, like, oh, I put these things in there, now I'm going to weave them into the story. Yeah? So I'm quite happy with that system as well, which also leads me into thinking that I might eventually do game books where you can just play the paperback, but you can also, and if we kickstart it, we can have add-ons where you can actually buy the item deck. You know, you can buy the cards as one big deck, so that when you play the game book, rather than write it in your inventory, you just get the card and go, yeah, okay, I've got that weapon, oh, I've got that shield, I've got that. Yeah? The famous Clockwork Monkey. Is it a callback? Looks excellent. Yes. Obviously, I've created... me and Rich illustrated these, the Story Spark cards. It would be remiss of me not to use my own creation. You know, they're so handy. If I want a monster to fight, right, what can we grab out of the Story Spark cards? So yeah, Clockwork Monkey is in the actual in the deck. Absolutely. Let's see if we can find him. Should be an alphabet. There he is. There he is. So, but this Clockwork Monkey is going to be smaller. It's going to be like a little small Clockwork Monkey rather than like a 6-foot giant. It's surreal at the moment, says Lee Rin. Since the Cold War agent I was playing in Metal Gear Solid 3 had to digitally take cold tablets to stop sneezing and not be spotted by Russian soldiers after hiding in the freezing water, I only be taking orange cold pills myself in real life. Well, they do say sometimes life imitates art. Is that right? Is that the expression? So there we go. So I'm gearing up for the next game book, and I'll maybe create them for this game book as well, where you can have the cards. So instead of writing stuff down, you just take the card and have all the information on the card. I think that's a really cool little add-on that might be a bit different to other game books as well. It might not be, because I've not played all the game books, but I'm sure someone else has done that. So anyway, let's crack on with the Ghosts of Craven Manor. We've not met John Craven yet, have we? Not met John Craven. Okay. Has anyone actually met John Craven in real life? I'd like to shake your hand if you have. Hello, Jonathan. Destiny Quest. I knew somebody had done it. Yeah, Destiny has loot cards. Fantastic. So it's just the loot. Oh, but is that kind of... you can loot the bodies and then you just shuffle the cards and you take whichever one comes out? Because that's cool, but it would still be slightly different to me having all of the cards, all of the objects that you could buy or find, and all of the monsters that you encounter. Yeah? Nope, kind of want to sleep. Oh, bless you, Martha. Yeah, if you just fall asleep, Martha, obviously no worries. Did you see Joseph's post in Edra about returning from revisiting the ballroom? I think I did, yeah. I don't think so. I think there are specific magic items, but I don't know for sure. Oh, okay, yeah. So it's basically, yeah, like what I've just said, really. I don't think they include monsters. Oh, okay, yeah. So mine should be everything in there. And I might even have incantation spells as well, where you could shuffle those rather than roll a die. You could just pick them out randomly. I don't know. I'm kind of toying between making a game book like a half-breed, a game book, and a sort of board game book, if that makes sense. Ah, larger numbers of one room plus the smaller. Ah, is that what he means? Lee, you are a star. Anyway, that's been decoded now. Yes. Right. Okay, so Lee did post up another post, so thank you for doing that. I'll just quickly read this out. It says, We have still not quite explored all the rooms in the house, but we've done most of them. Liz is possessed by the spirit of Ruth, who was the original victim of the Dark Man in Victorian times. She's an ally, though. When she's released, Liz is freed. Ruth's father was an artifact hunter who found precious stones, so we do need to maybe find these stones. They enabled him to time travel. He had a secret room in the cellar, whose key he hid in the 1890s. It seems like none we've found yet. No, exactly. We do need to go to the cellar. We've now got the suit. Yeah, we need to explore the 1890s. Now we have a disguise. One is in Dave's amulet, and Ruth powered it. Yeah, remember, we actually was wearing the amulet. The killing have been endless, repeated since the Dark Man possessed hosts. In the jewellery store in town, we couldn't afford the items, but of note, precious stones that restore TTP, spirit boxes that temporarily disable the Dark Man, and day-night stone, which we don't quite know how it functions. In the antique shop, we discovered we can sell items from the past for money and convert any monetary dominations to suit an era. We bought a book of Ghost Deterrent, which revealed the 3 types of ghost: wicked, vengeful spirits, manifestations like the Dark One, and friendly echoes like Ruth. Minor ghosts can be dispelled by burning their bones, but we've got the lighter now, haven't we? Manifestations can be identified, but can be temporarily affected by obsidian, daylight, and spirit boxes. We have future knowledge that may be a shop selling metal detectors. We unlocked the cellar. It was pitch black, but I don't think we used the torch yet. It seems to be a rat that we aim to capture by baiting the cage with cheese. That's right, we do need to buy cheese, unless we bought cheese. We've got salt. That is a very good point. So let's have a quick look at the items. We've got a carved dog, which is the number 9. We've got a Victorian suit. We've got a lighter. We've got a paperclip, which it looks like paperclip was 138. So it's the string. So we need to minus the string from the paperclip. Magazine, crossword entry. We've got a camcorder. We've got 3 quids. Entries with pitch black. We've got spade and animal cages in entry 230, which is the shed, I believe. The other items we've got a book of deterrents. We've got 1 dose of salt. We've got dog treats, and we've got soap. So, I think Lee says, I think that the ballroom post that we couldn't return to is 1954. I think you're right, actually. At least through the photo. The ballroom is inhabited by a ghost from the 1950s. So maybe we do need to go back. Oh, I think we add them together to get the hook. Right, okay. So, what would you like to do then? Because we still have quite a few things to do. Okay. Use bronze key to unlock cellar, although we need to repair it. Although we need to alter the past before it yields much. Follow the crossword instructions to find the ghost book in the library. So what would you like to do then? Paperclip minus string first. Okay, so what we're saying, that string is number 13? Yes, we also unlocked the graveyard in the past. We did. Yeah, we did. So what is the string then? What is the string? This is always been the missing number. The paperclip is 138. The string... Oh, ball of string is 3. Is the ball of string 3? I've got 3 written down. So 138 minus 3 gives us 298. No, obviously gives us 135. Is this right? Have we finally cracked that? That doesn't work. Lee has put paperclip plus the string. Right, so 138 plus 3 is 141. That doesn't work either. It says you are glad that you managed to make it through the dance. So that doesn't. I think the study plus the storeroom 3. What, we add those two numbers together? So, hang on. Storeroom 3 is 343. The study is 168. That seems there's too many. Hello, Dave. Joseph. Hello, Joseph. It needs to be the room numbers that they were found in. Oh, not the passage they were found on. Ah, the room numbers. So was the ball of string, was that found in storeroom 3? So that would be 3. That lousy trash shredder is easily the hardest boss that we've fought so far. Exactly. Just that little metal thing. Can't we turn off the electricity? Yeah, so am I correct then? So was the string found in storeroom 3, which means it would be 3. And then it has to be another room that's got a number on it. I'm still slightly confused. Passage number of room as seen on 13. Don't shout at me. Don't get frustrated with me. Be gentle. It needs to be the room numbers they were found in, not the passage they were found on. I don't know if I know the difference of what that is. Passage number of the room. So, for example... Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it now, don't I? So we found the paperclip. Yeah, but this didn't make sense. The paperclip we found in room 138, as far as I know. Let me double check that then. 138, because one of the numbers must be wrong. 138. Here we go. See, this was... We found that ball of string before we realised we needed to write stuff down. In the drawer is £7 in change, a silver cigarette case, a lighter, a paperclip. Yeah, so paperclip, so we wrote that down. What we don't know is the string. 13 tells us which paragraph storeroom 3 is. We go to paragraph 3. Oh, I see. So it is in storeroom 3, is it? 343. It's good that you lot are on the ball of string. Where's Jam when we need him? So Leah's put here 138 plus 343. Yeah, okay. Okay, well let me double check though that is where we found the ball of string. How much is that then? He may be on late this week. Oh, Jam, where we need you. Ode to Jam. Nobody wants the singing Ken. Nobody wants a singing Ken. I should hire myself out as a Christmas singing carol singer. Have we got that many entries? Yeah, well that's what I mean. It feels a bit high. This room is full of odds and sods. Some of them use, some of them don't. One is a ball of string. Oh my giddy aunt, you are absolutely right. Then maybe it's you minus 130 is a passage for the draw. You need the number for the study. Hang on, I'm confused. All right, well maybe it's not the because what we were thinking of doing is hooking up the ball of string with the paper clip. Because we thought we could hook the key using that. But maybe our thinking is incorrect. Okay. So, what's the number for the study? The study is 168. But why would we need the study though? What's in the study? This is all confusing. Says that if you have chimp S, we haven't got chimp S. Otherwise, entering the study, you find a room of typical things you can imagine. Books, shelves, a large world globe, several paintings adorning wall. Two things catch your attention. One is the painting on the wall of forest that seems to be slightly askew. So, the other is a desk with its partly open drawer. What's in the drawer? 138. Oh, well, we found that, though. We found that. Yeah. You can take all these items, make a note that to access the crossword during any point of your adventure, turn to... Well, we've done the crossword because it's the number of the rooms they are found in. Yeah, perchance we found the paperclip in the study. Yes, we did. So we've written... Oh! It's not the entry. Right, sorry, I was massively slow there. It's the room. You've been saying that. Have you been banging your head against the wall? Study, so it's 168. The paperclip is 168, which is in the study. The storeroom is 434. Yeah, because 130, exactly. So that's still a big number, though. Can anybody add that up? That's even a bigger number. Let me quickly do it here then. 143 and 168 gives 8, 9, 10, 11, 6, 10, 11, 4, 5. Is 511. Oh my giddy aunt. Is this going to work? Is there enough entries? I think there is. We ready? Is this right? I'm not sure this is right, though. That takes us to the bathroom, which I don't feel is right. Because no, I don't think that's right. Do we minus the numbers? Let's minus the numbers. This must be exclusively painful. It's not plus, it's minus. Yeah, I was going to say it must be very painful for you. Right then, it's minus the numbers. I think Lee had said that already. My bad. So, in order to minus that, we need to put 1 over there. And that goes to 3. So 8, 5. 7, 1. 175. Can you confirm the numbers again, Ken? Well, it is 343 minus 168, which I make as 157. Oh, this is going to be... This is certainly a challenging game book. I will give you that, Joseph. I will give you that. Right then, does everybody think it's 157? Thankfully, the cold numbs the pain. That's just in life in general, isn't it? Confirm. We've got a confirmation from Julian. Let's read it then. Here we go then. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Right, 175. Just going to write down paper clip minus ball of string. Using the paper clip, you make a hook, and then tying the string to it, you lower it into the garbage disposal and grab the key. Oh my god, this is like one of our first challenges. It takes a bit of a tug, but you eventually pull it free. Your hand does not get mashed. At last, Liz. You can now add silver key to your inventory. Oh my giddy aunts. We got a silver key. Presumably we don't have to write down where we got it from, but I am. Okay, thank the bloody Lord. Right, So, the silver key, can anybody remember where we need to go? Gold key, kitchen, dead chop, bedroom, red key for the attic. I can't find it. Have we not written it down? Come on. Come on. Bronze key. Silver key. Pond. No. 368. Storeroom 1. Storeroom 1. Storeroom 1. Silver key will unlock storeroom 1. Lee's got it. Lee's on it. He's on the case. Silver key. The attic is the red key, I believe. Well, and I think the only way forward, I think, is to do... Should we go there then? Type yes if you want storeroom 1. He's on fire. He is. Ow. Ow. Yes. Storeroom 1, yes. Just to give you the illusion that you're voting. It'd be silly not to go there. We've got lots to do, though. We don't have to go there, but I feel like now we need to get... now that we've got the silver key. Right, we're going to go to storeroom 1, which is... yeah, 368. Storeroom 1. Oh, this is feeling good. This is feeling good. Red key is just no idea. Yeah, we don't know where the red key is. I believe it opens the attic, but we've not even had a sniff of where the red key is yet. 368. 368. Where are you? The storeroom appears to be locked. You notice the colour surrounding the lock is silver. If you have the silver key. Yes, thank you, Dave. We've got your back, Dave. Don't worry. We're coming to rescue you. Well, to stop you from murdering your wife every night. Okay. 323. Giddy aunts. Right, 323. A fresh entry to read. Here we go. It is pitch black. Oh no, we've got a torch, my friends. And you can see very little except a bookshelf is filled with junk, including cheap ornaments, some VHS tapes, some CDs, and a big hardback book on mythology. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Among the CDs, you notice a greatest hits for 80s rock band, Status Quo. Whatever you want. And you laugh to yourself. My dad was a big fan. My dad was a big fan. No, sorry, your dad was a big fan. And you always used to like to swap his CDs around to annoy him. Oh, that's not fun. Sell everything. Sell it all. If you already have not done so, you can look inside the encyclopedia. Otherwise, you can return to the house. If you return to the house, mark down the number of the passage as shortcut for the storeroom when you return. Okay, so use a torch. Yeah, we need to add it to... Yes, absolutely. You spin me right around, baby, right around. Like a bit. Hidden objects inside the book. Could be, could be. What would you like to do then? Let's take a vote. Should we turn the torch on, or do you want to look in the encyclopedia? Type torch if you want torch, book if you want book. Because if we turn the torch on, then we -8 off of this entry. Okay. Lerin has put turn the torch on first. Problem with that is there might be like a big creepy thing just waiting in the dark. So book, then book. Oh, so okay, we've got 2 for book first. Maybe look in the book first. Why not both? Yeah, we can do both, but it's like, you know, which do you want to do first? Because one may disappear. Sometimes if you do it in the wrong order, it might monkey around. Who knows? It might not be. But all right, let's do the book first. So I'm going to put that is the... Yes, that's the shortcut for the storeroom. Shortcut. I like the fact that there are shortcuts that you've put in there. That's very clever, because this type of game, but where you do go around in circles, does mean you're cutting out some of the admin, which is good. Yeah, I like that. Nice, nice. Well thought through. So, I'm going to make a note of that actually on the thing as well. Storeroom 1 is now 323. Okay, so we're going to look at the book. Yeah, you never know. If it's an encyclopedia, it could be cut out. Quite possibly, given where we are. Yeah, because we opened the trapdoor and we don't want to wake up any nasty lurking things there. Absolutely. There's a massive spider. Could be, just in the corner, like that. That's international sign for spider. Sorry, guys. Got some piping hot water, won't stop coughing. Oh, bless. Bless you, Lee Rin. Okay. You and the spiders. I'm not angry at you. Just disappointed. Right, here we go then. The book, 189. 189. Okay. Ancient mythology has always been an interest of yours. From a young age, you enjoyed hearing stories about Greek gods and the Titan Kronos, and about the Norse god Odin and how he lost his eye. But right now, you're looking for information that could help you on your current predicament. Flicking through the book, you find nothing of particular use to you, but just as you're about to put it back, a piece of card slips out between the pages and flutters to the floor. You pick it up and see that it is half of a ripped photograph. The half you have shows a man in a tweed jacket holding hands with someone whose body is missing due to the tear in the photo. Looking on the back, you see that someone has written a date on it in pen. 5/4... ... Unfortunately, due to the tear, the year is missing. However, I'm going to put ripped photo. We've been making a list of stuff like that. But the 5 is not highlighted in bold, but the 4 of the month is highlighted in bold. ... Ripped. I'm going to make a note of that. Ripped photo. Entry 189. Okay, turn to 232. So we're going back there. So I'm assuming we can take all the items from the storeroom because we want to sell them, don't we? We can just take them, can't we? Okay, 323. Sorry. So now, do we want to do the torch? Yeah, we'll just start at 4, then 42, 40. I guess so. What, to put the next number in? Remember the paragraph we found it on. Yeah, is that the Dark Man? Oh, it could be the Dark Man. Sounds like Jonathan's game at Greek myths. Yeah. Julian, there's no need to put that many spiders in there. I can't scroll down now because I can't touch. Sorry. Oh, yeah, no. Right. Yeah, so we have part of a... We've got one coordinate. Yeah. Oh, I see. Of course, yeah. Told you I was slow. 4... God, yeah. But the dates should be... Surely the dates are 1954, 2009 and 1895. Those are the 3 time-travelling dates, I believe. I might be wrong in that, but I think those are the years that we're time-travelling through. So, should we try the torch? Let's do the torch then. So it's -8. So 3, 2, 3 minus 8 is 315. Who's doing maths at this time of night? 315, thanks. Thank you, Julian. How many coordinates? So it'll be a 3-digit coordinate, won't it? Because when we found other ones, for example, the date the 20th of the 9th, 2009, the 2, the 9 and the 9 were in bold. When we found the 3rd of the 5th, 1895, the 3, the 8 and the 9 were bold. So they give you three bold digits. Maybe... Oh, you're right. Of course, Julian. It could just be a 2-digit number. 2009 gave us 1, 2. Maybe a minor one, though. That was entry 299. Oh, hang on. Yeah. So let me just write found 189. It's a lot of info to write down. I'll put entry question mark at the moment. Could be 4, it could be a 9. Absolutely. It could be one of those. Welcome to anyone that's joined midway through. We are playing The Ghosts of Craven Manor by Joseph Daniels. If you'd like your very own copy, you can order it from Amazon. There you go, it's my little advert. Joseph Daniels did very kindly send me this as a sort of playthrough review copy. And so far we're loving it. This is part 7. It's very, very intriguing. There's a lot of puzzles to solve. We're time travelling. We're trying to stop ourselves from being possessed. Craven Manor is obviously haunted. There's ghosts. We're trying to rid the ghosts of Craven Manor. Dodging and weaving through the mighty sweeps of dragon claws is easy in comparison. Yeah, I think you're right. So, 3, 2, 3. So we are time travelling, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to work out how to... We've got clues that we need to piece all together. If you return to the house, mark down the number of the passage... Okay, so... We're going to go to... Oh, 3... Okay, we're going to 315. Is that right? Yeah, okay, so now we've got... It's a cool little mechanic. We've found a torch. We've got a battery. The battery had a number 8 written on it. So whenever it says this is a dark place in the entry, we -8 off the entry number to turn on the torch. So then you can see a bit more into the room, which is a very clever mechanic. By shining the torch around the room, you notice an object in the dark corner. It is not a spider. It is a green flat wooden carving of a cat. There is something painted on it, but you can barely make it out because it is worn off with age. Fantastic. So I think these little wooden carvings are the code to the safe. Do we think that's what they are? Meow. So it says here, what have we got then? What's the other carving that we've got? There's so many bits of paper to keep track of. Where have I got it written down? Can I remember what we got? What was it? Oh, carved dog number 9. This is a carved cat. If you haven't already, you can check the encyclopedia, which we've done, or return to the house. Once you've checked the encyclopedia, you can mark down the storm is complete. So there is nothing else. So, am I correct in thinking that we can just take the objects once they're written there? We don't have to wait for an entry to say, take this object, do we? Blue Doggy 9. Yeah, I think it was blue. Depends how many there are. Safe is 6-digit, but 3 numbers. Lock. Oh, I see. Yeah. We need to know which order to put them in as well. So I'm going to assume then that we've got a carved cat, a green. Oh, of course, it's the colour. I didn't write. Is the dog blue? Is the dog blue? I didn't write that previously, but of course it'll be colour coded. It'll be colour coded. Carved green cat. Number, and I'm going to put question marks. We don't know yet. It's faded. You're not making this easy, are you, Joseph? There are also colours and animals on each. Yes, depends on how many there are. Right. And I think the one in the bathroom was red. Yeah, but we couldn't get the one in the bathroom, could we? Because of the ghost being in there. Oh, this is difficult. Okay, so it looks like we've done everything there. We can go back to the storeroom and get that other stuff if we want. Should we just do that now? 3, 2, 3. Is that what we can do? Can you just take the objects? Yeah? Yes, dog blue 9, cat green unknown, bathroom was lightly red. Yeah, I think, yeah. We need a lot of quid to get that sword and fight the ghost next. And get cheese while we're at it, yeah. Can use the torch in the cellar? Absolutely, we've not done that yet. So I'm going to write down what we've got. So, cheap... cheap ornaments, we might not be able to sell those because they're not particularly listed. Then we've got some VHS tapes. Hopefully it's like the Kenny Everett show or the Dave Allen show. The two Ronnies. I remember taping the goodies. CDs. Status quo. I'm going to put that down. Status quo. Yeah. Can we take the book as well? The encyclopedia? Maybe able to afford cheese. I'm going to say that we can take the book. 1970s Dutch imports, given the number of followers the Twitch channel currently has. Did you see my translation of Joe's message today? Oh, I don't think I did actually. Oh, I've lost the chat. Where's the chat? Show chat. No, missed it. Can you add it to chat? Yeah. Dutch in pods. Right, so let's go back to 13 then. So what would we like to do next? I'm going to cross off some of the things we've been doing that was on the lists that Lee has very brilliantly put together. So we do, it says explore rooms. We haven't even gone into bedroom 4 and we haven't even gone into bedroom 5. So Joseph said... Julian has put it, just been working on the Grand Chronicles Volume 3. Cool. And whilst checking up on some things in the Ghost of Craven Manor for continuity, I noticed there was a second possessed message that was given when we returned from the ballroom in the 50s, which have been mistaken for the first. Anyway, here it is. Oh. Blimey. Right, if you want to... Can you actually just read that? Is that... Because they did a test where you can... If the first letter and the last letter of each word is correct, you can still read it. So... I don't think it's that, though. I don't think it's that. You've just put a load of rubbish up there, Julian. Here we go then. So you have travelled through time. How was it? Oh, you did it. Did you? How did you do that? So you've travelled through time. How was it? I envy you for the things you have seen on your journey. Knowing that this is possible suddenly gives me an idea on how we might deal with this man in black. If you could somehow find a way to travel back to my time in the 1800s, you could discover his identity and possibly stop the murders from taking place. Now turn to 264. You just read it backwards. Also, you are an absolute genius. Right, okay. Too many genie eyes. Okay, so 264. Let me write that down. 13264, which is the decoded message. Okay, 264. Let's do that then. Okay, and then have a think about what else we could do. Picking up the following. Oh yeah, you've decoded it. Just translate itself. So you've told about how was it? Okay. You could discover his identity. Yeah, okay. And stop. Okay, it says look around in the house for photographs or diaries. Is this Ruth? It might be, yeah. I can also read upside down, but none of these skills allow me to leave work to do Twitch full time. Honestly, what is the world coming to if a skill like reading stuff upside down doesn't pay well? Presumably, yeah, it could be Ruth. Yeah, I think you're right. So look around for photographs and diaries. They are the key to finding new times to return to. You may also want to ask people for help around town. Some of them may have ancestors who lived here around the time, and others will know the history of this place. I know of only one photo in this house that may help. Unfortunately, it was torn in two, but I do happen to know that one of the halves is in the attic, inside the jigsaw puzzle. Yes, we need the red key though. Right, so we've found the other half, so that must be it. So, well done. That is fantastic. So what was I going to write down before that? Oh, we've got future knowledge as well. So there is a second half. There is a second half in the jigsaw puzzle box in the attic. We have future knowledge V -8. That's V -8. I will write that down. V -8. Okay. I'm also going to write down. I need to write up the notes a bit better actually because I'm running out of space. That attic jigsaw is the ripped half photo, but we need the red key. We do need the red key. I've just seen that on my list here. Attic, yeah, attic is 326, but it's locked. We've not even come across a red key or anything like that. We need to utilise the wall behind you like CSI. Yeah, cover it all up. Red string and pins, yeah. So we can travel to 1800s in disguise. We may not need to change clothes in the 2009. Yeah, maybe not. Well, we have the Victorian costume, so we could go into the cellar. Should we go into the cellar? So here's your choices then. It's hard to keep track of all the choices now. We can go to the cellar. We can go to the kitchen. We can go to the storeroom 1. Well, we've just done that. We can go to the library. We can go to storeroom 2. We can go to the study. We can go to the bedroom 1, bedroom 2, misc 1, misc 2, attic, but we know it's locked. Bedroom 3. Now, we've not gone to bedroom 4 yet, and we've not gone to bedroom 5. The bathroom we know is a bit bloody. Display room we can still go to. The shed we can still go to. Plus we can go to town, and we can also go to the 1800s. So what would you like to do? Yeah, maybe we should examine the remaining rooms for completeness. Yeah, that's probably a good idea, Lee. Need the cage and bite a cheese to the cellar to trap the rat. Yeah, we do need to do that. But there might be more clues in those bedrooms 4 and 5. So Martha would like to go to bedroom 4. Lee would like to go to bedroom 5. Anyone else care to vote? All right, Goggle Snook, you're looking rather alert. Isn't he looking rather alert? I like that. Yes, Julian, very logical. Very logical. I'll go logically to 4, number 5, number 4. What are you playing at, Julian? You're just fickle now. You're flitting around. This is serious. Take it seriously. Number 4. Okay, so let's do it in order then. Number 4. So we're going to go to bedroom 4, which is 158. Bedroom 4. Can I just... It's just going to say something extremely boring, so I won't. Oh, if only... Yeah. He's just watching. He's the watcher. In town, we didn't go to the pub, police station. No, we didn't. There was still some other things to do. Absolutely. Absolutely. But we're going to bedroom 4. So who knows what we will find in bedroom 4. Hopefully, no more murders. Upon entering the small bedroom, you briefly catch sight of a blue, translucent little girl. Oh no, we've done this one. I didn't write this down. Okay, this is the graffiti that we put on, that I put up onto the always to the pub. We did it last week. Yes. Sorry, I didn't make a note that we'd done it. So, is it the same then? You just read it backwards. Is that right? No. If you don't answer markings, do not worry. You can always return here later. Yeah, the little girl wrote the message in code. Now, I have scanned that in and I've added it to the Edra Tales Facebook group. So, go to Media tab. Go to Albums, go to the Ghosts of Craven Manor, and you can look at that there. But I'm not very good at reading backwards, because I can't, basically. No, it's probably another code, right. Well, if you look on Edra Tales Facebook group, go to the media tab, the albums, and then look for this, and then I've put it up there. Yeah, not a rose style code, sorry. No, it's probably another code. Yeah. Weirdly enough, I'm starting to get into codes now because of my game book. I'm like going, ooh, I need a few codes in there. I need a few puzzles. So I'm looking in how to sort of make my own puzzles, which is very interesting indeed. Okay, so we'll go back to there. Should we do bedroom 5 then? Let's do bedroom 5. 309. Bedroom 5. Okay. Did we do bedroom 5 as well then, maybe? I don't know. Where was I last time? There's very, very little to see in this bedroom, although you do feel a chill as you enter. As you look around, you notice there seems to be a noise coming from beyond the wall. No sooner have you pushed your ear up against it when it stops, but you are certain you heard a baby crying. Now return to the house. Okay. Baby crying. So that might be echoes of the past. We got distracted. No, I think that is new information. I think that's new information. So, what should we do then? We could go to the town and buy some stuff, because, you know, we do need the rat to bait the rat. You know, we need cheese to bait the rat, and a cage. And, or we could go to the 1800s, wear our suit, and go into the cellar. Is that where we went into the cellar before? What should we do? What's the thinking here, guys and girls? We only have £3. Yeah, we do need to sell some stuff. Use the torch in the cellar. Yeah, we've not done that yet. Should we? Okay, so let's make a vote then. Type torch if you want to use the torch in the cellar. Type town if you want to go into town and potentially we can sell stuff and or look in other places that we've not been. Or we can go to the 1800s and wear our suit to get into the manor house, because I think there was some sort of ball going on, wasn't there? Maybe enough to pay for cheese. Yeah, it might be enough. It might be enough. Torch in the cellar and get a lot of valuables to sell, yeah. So, Martha goes town. Lee has gone torch. Lee Rin has gone torch. So anyone else want to vote? You decide now while I have this. Yeah, there might be some stuff in the cellar to buy it, to steal. I mean, to, you know, borrow. It's our house. It's not stealing. It's our stuff now. Including the bones of the dead person that we found in the air vent. So, we're going to go to the cellar and do the torch thing. Do the torch, time, torch again. Too giddy. I'm too giddy. Appropriate. Right. 494. It was a time, wasn't it? Yeah, time travel. Time warp again. 494, because that is the new shortcut to the cellar. 494. Because I'm sure in the 1800s we could go into the cellar as well, couldn't we? Opening the door leads you down to a flight of stairs, a cold, dusty cellar. It is pitch black. Haha. So. Yeah. So there's two things to do. So we're going to minus 8 off of 494, which equals 486. 486, is that right? 486? Yes. Just make a note of that. 486. Shine torch. It's almost like you have to write down everything you do. We may have enough to buy that sword afterwards. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, because we do need the sword, don't we? 486. Shining your torch around, you notice a star-shaped hole in the wall. What is going on? Something tells you that it's a lock for a key to fit into. If you have such a key, you may be able to open it. We haven't got a star-shaped key. We've not even heard that, have we? We've not even come across a star-shaped... Nothing like that at all. Okay. Okay. What else is there happening here? If you still wish to catch the rat, you must have 2 objects. When you find... Oh, yeah, okay. Otherwise, you return to house 13. If you return to the house, mark down the number of passages of shortcut with the cellar. When visiting here, you'll be able to come to shortcut instead. The reason will be written on the navigation list. Okay, so we got a little bit further. We need a star-shaped. I'm going to write that down. Star-shaped key. How many bloody keys do we need? It's a secret chamber of Ruth's dad. Oh. Yes, which presumably is in the 1800s. That was it, because didn't she say that she thinks the key is downstairs in the cellar? What do we do with the two objects? So I think what we do is we take the entry numbers and we minus the smaller number against the big number, like we did with the ball of string and the paperclip. So we need the cage. Should we go and get the cage? Because I've written where that is. Should we just quickly go there? Spade and animal cage 230 is in the shed. Let's just quickly go there. Then we can see what else is in the shed. Because I didn't actually take that. I think we just decided to leave it, didn't we? But we need it. So now, whenever I see an object, I'm just going to write it down that we've got it. The shed takes a bit of a shove, but eventually open inside you find a spade and a small animal cage. Feeling that both items could prove useful, you decide to make a note of where they are found. You can either use... Oh, Future Knowledge J. Have we got Future Knowledge J? Where's Future Knowledge J? FG... We've got Future Knowledge J! H-I-J-K. Let's use Future Knowledge J, but maybe we'll find out more in the 1800s. He hid the key, I think. Yes, who knows where. Metal detector. Metal detector, we need one of those. Get the Nicholas. Hey! Look, though, we can use Future Knowledge J, which is +3. So, look at that. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. No. My maths. It says here, besides some useless odds and ends, in here all you find is a rusted bronze key and a battery. Oh, we've done that then. You take both items. Sorry, we've done that. I didn't mark that off. I got all excited. All excited. Yes, sorry, we've used it already before. Sorry. The rusted bronze key is what we had, and that broke, and then we got it fixed. Okay, so we're going to go back to 13. So now we have the cage. I'm just going to say we've got the cage. And we've also got the spade. So, where would you like to go next? Would you like to go to the 1800s and potentially put the suit on? Or would you like to go to town and buy the cheese? Can we buy the cheese in town? I'm not sure how much it is, but we could go there. We can try and sell some stuff. So Martha would like to go to the 1800s because we could put the suit on, because then we can gain entry into the manor house itself, because there did seem to be some sort of ball going on. Jonathan, hopefully you're still watching. I know that you sometimes just put this on in the background and you're busy beavering away. Are you working on... Just say yes if you don't want to admit that you're not. Are you working on Shakespeare versus Cthulhu? Oh, and congratulations on the sequel. Jonathan has a new Arkham Horror book out, coming out soon. I don't know when it's coming out. Next year, probably. But he's just announced that, you know, there's another one in the series coming out, which is fantastic news. Cheese. So Martha wants 1800s. Lyrian wants cheese. I had some cheese today, actually. It was very, very nice. Very, very nice. Yes, we can buy the cheese in town. Does anybody else want to vote? Otherwise, the dice will decide. Probably do the cheese first, as 1800 might be multiple rooms all over again. Yeah. That's a good point. Okay, so let's go to the town then. Get a bit of cheese. And then we can get the rat. And then at least that's something else that we've done, that we've actually accomplished. 444. Okay, we've got the navigation list in the modern day. Presumably we'd like to go to the grocers, yes? We've got hotel, antique store, grocers, bookstore, jewellery store, cafe, pub, police station, abandoned shack. We've not done that yet. The following buildings cannot access until you have the necessary chimp beside it. Oh, we have got... Oh, the graveyard. Yeah, we unlocked the graveyard. Oh, Dave has piped up here. FKJ's plus 30. Why have I got plus 3 written there? Let's have a quick look then. So that was 230 plus 30 is 260. Okay. So we'll put a pin. Thank you for that. Did we have it? Yeah, well, I've got... Maybe I miswrote it down, because I got plus 3, which leads me to suspect that either I put it in the wrong one. What's I? Is I plus 3? Because maybe we haven't got this and we're just cheating. Because I might have put it in J rather than I. I don't think this is right. I don't think this is right. No, I don't think that's right. It doesn't lead on. So I'm just going to... Yeah, I don't think that's right. So I'm going to rub that out. Is I used from the shed? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's what I've done. Does that make sense then? Okay. Well, 230 says, the shed store, it says, take a note. It says, so we find a spade and a small cage. If we use future knowledge J, we plus 30, which gives us 260. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, there's a spade, yeah. We may have that. Okay. It says here, then, well, I'll read it out. Thank you very much. Remembering what you heard in the recording... Yeah, we heard how Phil's camcorder would blur. Oh, yes. Yes. This makes sense then. Remember what you heard in the recording. You set out to dig up the bodies of the other ghost hunters. It is not a particularly pleasant experience. Firstly, it takes a lot out of you to dig them out. And then, when you have uncovered the remains, you find them covered in maggots. Ugh. As you fight the urge to be sick, you begin to search the pockets of the bodies for anything useful. Loot! The first has a wallet with £15 inside, a gold key, and a small screwed up note in a pocket. Yes, loot the corpse. Fantastic. Thank you for interjecting there, Joseph. So, I'm going to put 260 future knowledge J plus 30. So I'm going to write that down plus 30. So I must have just missed off. I must have just made a typo there when I wrote it down. So we've got 15 quid. With no shame. They don't need the money. Ka-ching. They don't need the money. Don't need it. We need it. They don't need it. Right, so we've got 18 quid. Now we... Not only can we buy some cheese, we can buy a wheel of cheese. Thank you very much. God, if ever I got that rich, I wonder how much a whole wheel of a cheese... Has anyone done that? Has anyone bought a whole wheel of cheese before? What does the note say? Exactly. I'll read it out in a second. I just want to write down the loot. We've got a gold key. I'm gonna write all this up. Gold key. Then we've got a note that reads: green first, red second, blue third. That's what we needed. -2, open sesame. Okay. So it says here, note. I'm going to make a note of that. So, green first. Red second. So we haven't got the second one. So we don't... Oh, we still need the number though, don't we? Blue third. Then it's got -2 equals open sesame. Here we are. I guess we need to get the red to know the number. But the green should always be first. So that's something to do with your name, Jonathan. So that's something to do with your name. Are you working on Shakespeare versus Cthulhu, Jonathan? Are you busy tapping away? Possibly. In other words, you're meant to be doing that, but no. Are you working on something a bit top secret? Or he probably was just drinking whiskey, just sitting in his study, feet on the desk, drinking a whiskey. Yes. But I have to say, says Julian. Oh no, Julian says, and drinking whiskey. So you're working on something top secret. I love Jonathan, man. He's got this sort of, he's got like a double life, but it's the same as his real life, but it's just secret projects. So he's, oh yeah, look, I'm doing Shakespeare versus Cthulhu. I'm not doing that. I'm working on something else. I'm a little bit like that because sometimes you do have to be a little bit secretive, because if there's a publisher involved, you don't want they want to announce it, don't they? Yeah, we do need to know what the red number is. I have it, but it was what? Isley ad Dunlop, long since banished to the annals of time, and it was about 8 inches across. What are we talking about here, Julian? I have about a 1/30 of actual Parmesan wheel. Oh, sorry, you have bought a wheel of cheese before. I've no idea what this is. Isley Lilla Dunlop, long since the annals of time, banished. It's about 8 inches across. That's a pretty big wheel. I have about 1/32 of an actual 18 or 20 Parmesan wheel as well. Wow, you are the cheese master. Julian's got, yeah, look, I've cottoned on now. You've noticed I'm pretty slow. Right, just to say, you had to sign an NDA and can't talk about it. Yes, exactly. Well, the thing about it is, with the Crooked Crown, there's nothing in the contract to say that. You know, the card game that Kedrick and I created and got published. There was nothing in the contract to say that you can't announce it. But, you know, out of politeness, we just said, when can we announce it? So, you know, there's various kind of... It's just out of politeness to the publisher, really, isn't it? Did you miss gold key is for library? The gold key is for the library. I think it is. Yeah, I would have written that down, but well remembered. The annals of time. Do you mean annals of time? See, my dyslexia. I went with the safe route there, Jonathan. I got auto modded. Come on now, keep it non-Greg Wallace. Come on. Hey, current. Nothing but topical jokes here. Right, so we are going to... So now that we've got that... do we need to make a note of where we got it from? Note. Color code. Then where was that? No, we're going to sell that. The gold key was in entry 260. Okay. And 15 quid. Don't need to make a note of that. Right, so then it says, you decide to make a note of this as the information could prove useful. Next, you look at the other body. There's 2 bodies! And you find 28 quid. It's the lottery. Even though it may seem particularly ghoulish, you can keep the money you've found. Hell yeah, you don't need to tell us that twice. You then decide to return to the bodies where you found them, cover them over again. Yeah, cover the evidence, bury the evidence. Mark down the shed as complete. We've done the shed. We have done the shed, ladies and gentlemen. The shed is complete. So we've done 5 rooms now that are complete, which is pretty good going. So we got 28 bad boys. 28 points. Can I have... has shares. We can buy cheese. We can. Let me add up. So 28, which is 30, plus 18, which is 48, minus 2 is 46. There you go. That's my workings out. That's my workings out. Right, so now we should go and buy some cheese. We're going to go buy some cheese. Which is 444. So, would you like to buy some cheese? Hello, Sally. Hola. We're just about to buy some cheese, Sally. Would you like to buy cheese? Type yes if you want to buy cheese. Julian quotes an internet meme. Oh, sorry. I've not been on MySpace for years. I didn't know the kids still do that. Good old MySpace. Or Friends Reunited. I came at a great time. Of course you'd like to buy some cheese. So who would like to buy some cheese? We're going to go to the grocers. Type yes if you want to buy some cheese. I think it's the way forward, isn't it? We are minted. We can maybe buy the sword as well. Cheese, please, Louise. More cheese, Gromit. There's a new Wallace and Gromit film out. Yes! Martha would also like some cheese. Let's go get some cheese. Should we just spend £28 on cheese? Yeah, we can buy all the cheeses. Should we do that? Should we just... Right then. I want to do that. Cheese is £2. We can buy... How many can we buy for that? We got £46. How many cheeses can we buy for £46? Yeah, in the grocers you meet the same woman who had the ice cream, kid with the ice cream. Have you stopped to... However, she has several items for sale. The sword is still £300. Oh, just buy the one we need. Oh, come on, Martha. Let's buy loads of cheese. The film has been pulled due to Greg Wallace incident. No. No, it hasn't. You're just messing me about now. Oh, Wallace and Gromit. Your jokes are as corny as jams, but they are more subtle. That sounds cheesy. Love it. Don't forget to get the sword. Yeah, we'll have a look at the sword, but Lee seems to think it's about 300 quid. I do want to know, though, how many cheeses you can get for 46 quid. Well, a 10... Oh, yeah, so it's 20... Is it 23 cheeses we could buy? Saw was on sale in an antique shop, but it's still too much, I think. Yes. I think it's 23 cheeses we can buy. So, we've bought 23... No. Let's just buy one cheese. Right, here we go then. 1 times cheese. So, should we go and have a look at the sword? Should we go and have a look at the sword? Let's go have a look at the sword then. Oh, unless we want to buy anything else. Do we want to look at... So, we've got... So, at the moment, we've got salt, dog treats, soap, cheese. We can also buy a chocolate bar. We can buy bread. We can buy milk. We can buy cereal. And we can buy alcohol. Do we want to buy any of those? Do you think we should buy any of those? Check how much it is. Let me quickly go check how much it is then. 444. I mean, it's an open world book, so we can do this. We can do this. 284. 284. 284. Oh, is it? I don't think it's there. Oh no, he will buy stuff. He'll buy stuff for us. Medieval sword is 500 quid. It's 500 quid. Blimey. We got to go down the pub. Maybe there's a fruit machine. We can win on the slots. Win on the old fruity. 500, so we can't afford that. Blimey, where are we going to get 500 quid? We're going to have to rob him. Maybe we should just rob him. We are... Okay, so the stuff that we can sell is the chess set, antique vase, painting, silver statue, toy train, penny dreadful, and cigarette case. Well, we already sold him the cigarette case. So, we have to keep an eye out. So, she says... So, do you want to buy anything else? That ghost message suggested we could ask folk for stories. Yeah, but it doesn't... I think only when it's offered. I think some of them will... It's only when it's offered, I believe. So, what do we want to do now, then? We've bought a cheese... We'll go back to the main town bit, which is 444. So, would we like to go anywhere else? Or we could go back and catch the rat. What would you like to do? Type rat if you want to catch the rat. Or we could go to the hotel. We can go to the bookstore. We can go to the jewelry store, the cafe, the pub, the police station, abandoned shack. What would you like to do? Rat, yeah, I think it'll be quite a cool thing to pursue that line of inquiry. Catch the rat. Maybe have it for dinner. Who knows? Alright then, so we'll go back. And, yeah, where was the rat? The rat was in the cellar, wasn't it? Yeah. So we'll go back to 13, and then we're going to go... It's a lot of maintenance in this game book, I tell you. Not that that's a complaint, but it's keeping me on my toes. Right. Have we been to the dining room? I've not marked down that we went to the dining room. Surely we went to the dining room. I've not marked it down. I've just noticed it. So should we have a quick look at the dining room? I don't think we have gone to the dining room. However, you've all voted rat, so we'll go to the rat. Let's go to the cellar, which is 494. So that's one to remember for next time. 494. Okay, opening the door leads you down to a flight of stairs. Dusty, it's pitch black. You cannot see a thing. You hear something scurrying along the floor. Then you hear a squeak. A rat. Part of you wants to run in fright. But upon considering everything else you've seen so far, you realise a rat isn't as frightening as it once was. In fact, a rat might prove useful if you're able to catch it. Why would it prove useful? Okay, you've got to have two objects. When you find the items, mark down both the passage numbers you found them at. Yeah, let me write down cheese. Okay, so cheese was at 399. Remember that? 399. The animal cage was 230. 399. So I think it's 230. 399 minus 230. Then return here and take the lower number away from the higher to find the number you must turn to. Once you've caught the rat, upon returning to the passage, you must ignore this paragraph. Okay, so let's do it then. So, no, but it is said to be haunted. Right. Okay, the dining room. Yes. I think you're right with that, Lee Rin. Yeah. Not Lee Rin, Lee. Okay. So, has anyone worked that out yet? I was hoping you guys would do that. 399. And the other number is 230. So, that's 70. 70 plus 99 is 169. Yes, Julian, look at that. We're on the same page. Well, same entry, to be honest. 169. Okay, 169. With the cage and cheese, you successfully catch the rat. You decide to keep it with you for some future use. With the amount of cheese you have, you can keep it as long as you need to. Well, okay. Now return to the cellar. 494. 494. So I'm going to write down caught rat there and then put cellar. Is that a typo or is it? No, it's not a typo. Oh, I just didn't type. Sorry, I didn't write down 494. That's why it wasn't looking familiar. Right, so that is 494. 494. Okay, so we're going to return there. If you're done with this room, you know, if you returned to the house, mark down the number of this passage as shortcut for the cellar when you return. But it says once you've caught the rat, upon returning to this passage, you must ignore this paragraph. Okay, so it's not completely done then. So we're just going to return back. I think that's everything there. Can we call him Roland? Of course we can. We got Roland the rat then. I'll write that down. We've got Roland the rat. I don't know, it wasn't Roland the rat, it was just Roland rat, wasn't it? Yeah, rat fans. That is something I didn't think I'd be doing. Right then. As ignore the fact you catch a rat. Yeah. Well, Basil the rat. Basil? but do we have a rat? We have a rat. We have a rat, either named Basil or Roland. It's up to you. You decide. Yeah, we got the rat. It's in the cage. We can keep it as long as we like. So at some point, the rat is going to be useful. Is it a case of if we want to cause a disturbance and get people out of a room, that might be where we're going with that. But it doesn't say to mark that the cellar is completely done. Maybe it's not because we are going back there in the 1800s, maybe. So we're going to go back to 13. Right then. So let's look at the time. So now we time travel. So it is 8:10, ladies and gentlemen. So that is a very good point, maybe. That is the question maybe for next week. Do we time travel back in time, back in time, back in time, back in time to the tune of Doctor Who? Back in time, riding through the glen. Back in time. Can you do that? Woo! So there we are. Maybe we ought to finish there because that's a nice sort of ending, I feel, to the session. We did do a lot. What did we do? We found a ripped photograph. We found information about where the other half of a ripped photograph with the date is on. We heard a baby crying, but it wasn't there, but we felt like it was. We need a star-shaped key for the cellar when we turn the torch on. We caught the rat with the cheese and the cage, so we've got a rat. We used the paper clip and the ball of string, and we got the silver key. Did we go to use the silver key? This is getting obsessive. Don't stop, Justin Fletcher doing it. Don't stop. What? Where? What? What is... So the gold key is the library. Have we got a gold key as well? Did we get a gold key? There's so much going on in this game book. Have we got a gold key? I think my mind's getting a bit addled now. I think we're going to have to stop. But I don't want to stop. But I've got to stop. But I don't want to stop. Gold key. We've got a gold key. So, we've got a gold key, which means we can go to the library. And there's a book in a library. The gold key hasn't been used yet. No, it hasn't. And we've got a silver key. We've got a silver key. But what opens the silver key? What? Hang on, I've written it down somewhere. Storeroom 1. Did we go and do that? Did we already do that? Did we do storeroom 1? Yes. 3, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we did, didn't we? We used the silver key. That's where we found the CDs. That's where we found all the stuff, yeah. Okay, cool. So we haven't used the gold key. That's worth remembering. Yeah, oh yeah. So Julian's put, we've got the gold key, and Lee has said, yeah, it hasn't been used yet. So there are still things to do. Do you know what? I'm going to go through the lists very quickly then. So, exploring remaining rooms, I think, is only the dining room. Use string and paper clip. We did. We got that. We did that one. Use silver key to unlock storeroom. We did do that one. Visit town to repair bronze key. We did do that one. Use Bronchi to unlock cellar, although we need to alter the path before it yields much. We've done that. Travel to 229 and revisit the deaths of John and Hay. Oh, we've not done that. Check out the bodies buried near the gazebo, which I believe... Oh, no, we've not done that, but the gazebo has been finished, so maybe we have done that. Follow the crossroads, find the ghost book in the library. We've not done that. Travel back to 1954 and change the history of the murder. We've not done that. If we can alter the past, probably stop the bath from being... Oh, maybe the soap. Maybe the bath broom she needs the soap. Maybe. Shall I put soap? Yeah. In contemporary times, complete areas, ballroom, conservatory, gazebo and storeroom 3. Well, we completed gazebo. Storeroom 3 we completed. Ballroom we completed. Conservatory we completed. Okay, so we've done that. According to Phil, the haunted rooms are the ballroom, no, the bathroom, the ballroom, the attic and the dining room. Have we even gained access to that? Okay. So that's cool. That's on one of Lee's lists. And then, well, the body's near the shed. Yeah, so I think we've done that. Give us cash and the token messages. Yeah. Sorry, did we do bedroom 5? I got called away by my Amazon delivery earlier. Okay. Bedroom 5. We have been there, but we've not completed it. So... Then there's other things that we've still not quite explored all the rooms in the house. Okay. So we can still go back to them. But really it's dining room is the only one we've not gone in and looked at all. Liz is possessed by spirit, right? Yeah, the secret room in the cellar we've not done yet. We need to explore 1890s. We now have a disguise, yeah. We didn't buy any precious stones. We still need to do that. Yeah, we just items from the past for money. Convert, yeah. Yep. So that was about the book. We have, okay, metal detectors we've not done yet. We unlocked the cellar. It was pitch black. I don't think we did the torch yet. Although we did do the torch. So we've done that bit one now. And we did catch the rat. So we've done that. So that's not bad. We've got... So Lee very kindly made 2 lists that he put up into the Edra Tales Facebook group. And look, we've done a chunk of them. We've done a lot. Yeah, you heard the baby crying in bedroom 5, but we couldn't locate the sound. It sounded like it was next door. But when we listened to the wall, the baby sound stopped. So there we go. Fantastic. Another successful session. So the big question is, would you still like to play The Ghosts of Craven Manor and do a part 8? Should we do that? Maybe it's worth playing this at least till Christmas, which would be maybe one more session. Is that what we've got? Let's look at the diary. Let's arrange the diary, shall we? Because we could start a new game book in the new year. So where are we now? The 4th. So then it would be the 11th. Yeah. So that's one more. And then after that... it would be the 18th of December, and that's probably, yeah. And then the next Wednesday is the 25th of December. Should we do? It's not a lot happening on the 25th. Should we do it then? So we could do part 8. Is everybody happy to carry on? Also, we're getting anywhere near to completing it. Kind of. I feel like we're sort of getting close to completing it, but who knows? I mean, I don't know. Happy to do an Xmas Day stream. I think I can't, I'm afraid. Sorry, if you're saying yes, I sort of did that as a joke. I can't because I know I'm going to be busy, so sorry about that. Boo, yeah, I know. I just dangled that in front of you there. That'll teach me to joke. Lee Rin has put, we finally defeated the shredder of the week, old vegetables. It would be pity not to finish this. Yeah, so you guys want to finish it. Okay, that's cool. We'll definitely do 2 more parts then. One would be the... so next Wednesday, which is the 11th. And then the Wednesday after that would be the 18th. So I'll write that down then as part 9 if we need it. Maybe we might finish it by then. And then we could probably start January with a new game book. Yeah. Will we ever afford the sword? Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get that. We're just going to go, look over there. Just steal it. So there we go. Nothing around Christmas for me. Family wants me around. Bar humbug. Yeah, well, that's nice that your family want you around, Martha. Like a key on the end of a paperclip and a string fishing rod down a waste disposal unit. Exactly, I know. That's what I did. I dangled it in front of you. But then in the end, I threw that away and stuffed your hand down there to mangle it. Ah. Will we ever afford that sword? Yeah, probably not. Right, I'm not a fan of Christmas. Oh, sorry to hear that, Martha. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, if it wasn't Christmas Day, I might, and it was like Christmas Eve, I might have been able to do Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day, I know I'm definitely going to be busy with that one. So, anyway, thank you all for playing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. It's lovely to chat to you guys again. Bit of banter, bit of bants. And we did make massive progress in the Ghosts of Craven Manor. If you would like to buy your very own copy, because obviously... maybe you want to play this again. You can go to Amazon and find it there. I'm sure it might also be available elsewhere. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't know actually if Joseph's got his own website. I'm pretty sure he has. If Joseph, you are watching, put the link to your website in now, because I know Joseph has other game books in his series. So if you're enjoying this, you might want to check out some of his other game books as well. I'm getting a chainsaw to replace the mangled hand. Call me Ash. Yeah. Hang on, I've got to be careful how I say this. The Titosaurus. Just made that up, Lerin. Super large Brontosaurus. Brachiosaurus. From the British Natural Museum is coming to Taiwan for Christmas. Oh, that's fantastic. Yes. Lots of childhood memories of seeing that. It went on tour, isn't it? It's on tour. Yeah, it's huge. It is absolutely ginormous. Yes, there's a sequel or 2 that Lee has suggested there. And Julian's very kindly put the link to... Is it Amazon? Yeah, it's to Amazon. So you could click on, you can just search up on Amazon his other books as well. Fantastic. Thank you for doing that. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching and participating. And if you didn't participate, that's absolutely fine. You can just sit back and watch, do something else, get drunk on your Kraken whiskey. Joseph said he's writing another one. Yeah, fantastic. I think that is... Oh, that's the Joseph Daniels website. So brilliant. Lord of the Rings and dinosaurs. What a Christmas. Yeah, absolutely, Lee. I do like to watch the trilogy of Lord of the Rings, the extended versions, at least once a year. Christmas, because they came out at Christmas time. It's a great time to watch it, so I will be doing that. So thank you, Martha. Yes, see you there. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, Sally, for watching. Thank you, Jonathan, for watching. Just loads of board games for us this year. Yeah, absolutely. Board games galore. And thank you, Dave / that's Joseph. That is Joseph. Thank you so much for watching as well. Good work, people, for making it 25%. Wait, I'm only 25%. So we may not get to finish the book. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because if you do desperately want to finish it, which I feel like it is a book that you do want to solve the riddle for, then obviously you can buy your own copy and finish it off. So thank you, everybody. Yes, thank you, Edra Tales. Absolutely. Thank you. And if you do want some more Gamebook live stream fun, check out Babel_17. Check out that Twitch channel. Oh, look, we got a bit excited there. That is Julian's channel, where he does live streams every Thursday. It's around about 9 o'clock that he streams. I need to know that little girl's cipher. I know. No worries, Julian. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate it. And obviously, may your thieving never be caught. That's my tagline to my game book. Anyway, nice one, guys. I will talk to you soon. Next live stream is probably going to be Saturday, 10 a.m. UK time for Edra Scrolls Ramblings of a Storyteller, because I am taking a bit of a break for doing the Friday streams now. I just got too much on at the moment, so hopefully they'll return in January. Thank you very much, yes. And may your cheeses always be ripe and pungent. See you later.